It is a powerhouse name in the restaurant world and in humanitarian efforts around the world. Chef José Andrés has deep roots here in the D.C. area. His latest venture is a small move with big vision. The Bazaar is now Bazaar Meat.
What happens, we give a lot of love to different types of meats that they come mainly from the United States, but also bring obviously meats from Spain, and becomes a very interesting restaurant where you could argue that meat is at the heart, but then you can come and have an amazing menu and don't have to order one steak.
I was going to ask you about that. What if you don't eat meat?
We have plenty of, everybody knows that I love vegetables, and we have plenty of vegetables that they are not side dishes. They are just vegetables and fish on their own.
Chef and humanitarian José Andrés has been part of the culture and landscape of DC's dining scene for more than 3 decades.
Washington, D.C. has been a powerhouse in more ways than one. Some of the best fast food companies in the last 20 years, where they came from? Washington, D.C. My friends of Sweetgreen, my friends of Cava. Come on, it's a lot to be celebrated in D.C. as a true food destination at every level.
Absolutely. It's been a tough time, though, Chef. You know it, for restaurants and restaurateurs right now.
Restaurants, you could argue, they are the DNA of what America is all about. The melting pot, yeah. I've been traveling a lot through America in the last years, visiting rural areas, rural estates, and food is at the heart of what we are and who we are. So obviously we need restaurants to thrive, but that means that the restaurants thrive. It's a huge chain all the way to the heart of the farmland of America that benefits equally. It's a very amazing group of people that each one requires of each one being successful. If all of a sudden you have farmers that barely can fulfill their needs on hands because all of a sudden they cannot find employees. If you go all the way to the Maryland shore, that you have oyster farmers that they cannot do more because they don't have enough hands to produce the oysters, or the blue crabs, or let's keep going. Everything affects, everything becomes more expensive. All of a sudden everybody suffers, we don't do better. So restaurants are a very amazing thermometer to see the health of a city, of a state, of the country. And I will say that right now, it's all the winds are just coming in our faces, and let's hope that the prices go down, the energy goes down, the food products goes down, because at the end it's not only about the restaurants, it's about working families, working people, that they see that just going to the market and feeding their families is just increasing. At the end, everything is one, even places that they seem far away. Guess what? Everything is so interconnected that what you wish for your own and for your loved ones, in a way we need to do as much work to provide the same to people we don't know. What is good for me must be good for others.
It's always interesting and a learning experience to sit down with José Andrés. He says Bazaar Meat is a tapas restaurant similar to Jaleo, meaning it doesn't need to be a fancy experience. It is a beautiful space, but you can order lots of little meals, lots of little dishes for everyone at your table and share, which is always fun. It's a fun way